West Allen Central presents
The WAC Way.
You know on the ACT, they're not going to give you a one-step problem. They'll never give you a one-step problem. It's always going to be something more complicated. So if you're just adding two numbers or multiplying two numbers, you know that's wrong automatically. All right? So you just break it up into smaller steps, and that's how you're going to solve this problem. You guys are working hard. If you break it down like this, you'll find out you have three rectangles and a triangle. That's a lot easier to do than try to do a pentagon. All right, so find the dimensions of those rectangles. You know how to break them down. You're right on it. Good job. That's why you're looking brilliant. Why not? Well, there you go. Look at that. You got a freebie.
What does it mean to be ready in the classroom?
To be ready in the classroom, you need to be in your seat before the bell rings. Have your notebook and paper out with utensil. Be ready to get to work on your bell ringer.
Does being ready in the classroom look like and sound like?
Looks like that your head is up and being attentive to the teacher, and sounds like nothing, it's complete silence.
And what do you think being respectful in the classroom looks like and sounds like?
Paying attention to the speaker and being quiet while the person speaks.
Thank you very much. Does being ready in the classroom look and sound like?
Well, every day these students are supposed to show up with something to write with. They have their binder, they have their necessary materials for working in the shop, so safety glasses and proper attire. But today we're working on a test so they have to make sure that they have their notes studied and in hand. They also have to make sure that they have what they need to write with, and they are mentally alert to take their test.
And what does being respectful in the classroom look and sound like?
Attentive, ready to learn, able to listen, and no headphones or anything that would be a distractor, including iPads or cell phones.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you. 20 points. That's all right.
Respectful to a teacher.
To be respectful to a teacher, you should, when you talk to them, make eye contact, use appropriate language, and when they ask you to do something, just do it.
Can you hear me? You sure you can hear me? All right, thank you for the eye contact.
From the hallway is by walking, always looking where you're going, not pushing people, shoving people, or running.
Thank you very much.
Work on the complex circuit problems. I'll walk around, help you guys out, right?
May I go to the bathroom?
Yeah. Okay, so get started. I'll walk around. Ready, set, go. Okay, so looking at the complex circuit.
What does it mean to be responsible with the pass in the hallway?
Walking quietly, not disturbing others, and technology away.
You're welcome.
And sound like to be respectful in places outside of the classroom, such as the IMC.
In order to be respectful, a lot of the kids should be coming and they should have a pass and be here on time. They should walk in quietly because other kids might be already working on computers or projects. They should walk up to the desk, present the pass to me, that I can check and make sure it's correct, and sign in with me. And at that time, if they need a computer, I can direct them where we would have one open. And they should kind of settle down and work and make sure they are quiet and work respectfully with everything around.
Look like and sound like to be respectful in places outside of the classroom, such as the IMC.
Respecting other people's spaces and being quiet.
What does it look like and sound like to be responsible in places outside of the classroom, such as the IMC?
Actually doing your schoolwork that you have to do for the day.
Thank you. Hi, may I help you?
Hi, I'm here for a work permit.
Okay, there's a number of documents you need. Have you ever gotten a work permit before? I'm gonna give you a list. So if you can bring all of those things into us and make sure you're passing all of your classes, then we can issue the permit for you.
Alright, perfect.
You're very welcome. Have a good day.
You too, thank you.
And sound like to be respectful in places outside of the classroom, such as the office.
Well, you should be patient, ready to get information. You should be ready to learn, and you should use your please and thank yous with no technology.
Look like and sound like to be respectful in places outside of the classroom, such as the office.
The ideal student would walk into the office, not running, come in quietly, not yelling or shouting, wait patiently and quietly for one of us to call them up to the desk for their turn, not interrupting our phone calls or our interactions with others. Stands a little bit back from the desk until we call them up in order to give people already being assisted some privacy. Politely explains what they need and how we can help them. Politely answers the questions we ask instead of ignoring us, accusing us of prying into their business, or uses words like please and thank you.
Thank you.
You just kind of
What does it look like and sound like to be respectful in the lunchroom?
Waiting in line patiently to get your food, throwing out your garbage when you're done, and pushing in your chairs and quietly leaving the lunchroom.